Flooding the market, a break from the garbage. An artist, sensitive about mind pardon. No margin for error, flawless be rarer. The black cat goddess, you walking with a panther. Painting these pictures with words like Samantha, MacGyver. Alchemy on the track, make it lava. And I won't stop rocking till I retire. Singular or plural, she break numero uno. Colder than
shit. I'm out of money, aka Trap, and welcome to the official Salt in the Game album review of Shotty Horroh's The Teller. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and let's get it. Now, Shotty Horroh, we should all know him from the battle rap community. He has battled everybody underneath the sun. Charlie Clips, Arsenal recently, John the Don, Ill Will on Rare Beats during quarantine. So this is another battle rap on wax, you feel me, album review. Last year he dropped a project called Misery Loves Commitment, I think it says, but he also just recently dropped like a Victories freestyle leading up to this project release with him, you know, spitting over the classic Victory track, you feel me? Shotty Horroh, he's like a UK artist, so it's crazy, his accent, and it's not like a real heavy one. He knows how to play with it a lot on here. I was really surprised by this project. I did not know this project was going to be like how it is. And let me explain to you, because it's really hard to do a review on a project like this because I don't want to ruin anything for you guys at all. So the first track on here is called Dave's Dilemma, right? And it's this guy, he's Dave, and he's, you feel me, he's spitting. Like, Shotty, I'm telling you, you just need a hand, like, a clap, like, 2 thumbs up for what you did on him, because I was highly impressed. So Dave is setting the scene of this story through his raps, you feel me? And it's about this guy. He works at a bank, but, you know, he ran into some gambling debt. So he have a couple people looking for, you have, you know, some mobsters looking for him for this money or whatever. He really loves his family. He doesn't want anything to happen to his family. So he came up with this plan with like his wife's brother-in-law. Like his wife's brother-in-law really brung the plan up, as we find out going on here, to like rob him in the bank, and they split the money when everything go down. So that's like the first track on here. So the second track on here is called Bad Breed, and that's like the point of view of the brother-in-law. So this is like, you know, the arm man, the jokes man that's coming in here trying to do all these things. And you got to remember, he's the one who actually put this idea out there as you listen to these first 2 tracks. And it was just like all the reasons why he really didn't like Dave and all of these things like that. So it's crazy, right? Because the robbery doesn't go as you think it should. Their initial plan doesn't go like how it's supposed to go. That's what I'm gonna say here, right? So the third track on here is called Consequences, and this is like a split track between Dave and the brother-in-law. So Dave is going through the consequences of him not getting this money to the people that he owes money to, which is crazy. And the brother-in-law, he's in his own world. He's chilling, you feel me? He's doing his thing or whatever have you. And then like all of a sudden, chaos ensues. You know, the people find Dave. They do something really crazy to Dave's family. Like I said, I really don't want to give it away because it's such a good thing. And so it brings the brother-in-law back in contact with Dave, okay? So when they get back in contact with each other, they have a different mission now, you feel me? So on this next track called Ricardo's Keys, it's the brother-in-law saying his vengeance. He's giving his vengeance to the situation that happened to Dave and his family. So it's weird because Shotty is really playing like guilty conscience on here between the brother-in-law and Dave. It's another one of these like split type tracks, but they're not like on the other track they wasn't talking to each other. This track they're talking to each other, so they're in like a constant conversation with each other. Doing this track is really impressive. And the last track on here, this is a hard beat. I'm gonna tell you, vultures fly in my head. This is a hard beat. I don't want to say nothing about the last track on here because it's just the conclusion to the story. This was such a dope project. This is like when Meek Mill gave us Tony's Story. bit by bit and piece by piece. This is like if he would have put it all together. I appreciate this. This was really, really refreshing and creative and really different. I did not know that I was going to be getting into, like, a little movie type vibe when I checked this out. So I appreciate you, Shotty, for this. But I'm about to get out of here. I'm Meta Money. You can follow me on Twitter and IG at Meta Money Says. That's MADAMMONEYSAYS. Dog, let me know how you feel about this project. You feel me? And like, yo, what artist should take more risk like this? Because this is really risky type of situation to put yourself out there and do something this creative. Like we always say, like, experimentation with artists and stuff like that. But this is one of those that was done the right way. So let me know how you feel about it in the comments below.
Steady aim at the target. I'm flooding the market, a break from the garbage. An artist, sensitive about mind pardon. No margin for error, flawless be rarer. The black cat goddess, you walking with a panther. Painting these pictures with words like Samantha MacGyver. Alchemy on the track, make it lava. And I won't stop rocking till I retire. Singular or plural, she break numero uno. Colder than you know.